好了，下一场比赛啊，来了 ，Snute 对阵 Petraeus， 谁赢谁出线的比赛了。
Top left-hand corner, we have our red Zerg representing Team Liquid. It is Snute.
What an important match this is. The winner of this does go through to the top 8. They go through to the weekend event over in Krakow. Sorry.
来看看这个出生的一个点位，红色的虫族选手就是 Snute， 是出生在了左边的10点钟的位置。
Really, in Zerg vs Zerg, there's a few things to think about. One is the Overlord's going to get there really fast and scout them.
Yeah.
And the other one is that early pools are quite common here. And we did just see Snute open up.
而右下角蓝色的虫族选手就是 Petraeus， 是出生在了右下角的4点钟的位置啊。ZVZ Snute 还是以稳为主的，说实话，他打森我不知道为什么那么拼。反正按道理来说，他应该是要以稳为主。上来选择 Snute 慢狗 ，Petraeus 裸双 ，Petraeus 不信邪啊，他觉得对方不会搞他这个实地图炮，不信这个邪。
And what a nice opening it is when you see Snute do it. He does it just so precise, executes it so damn well. Going to be going for the 16 hatch though. Actually not too conservative. Just feeling a little bit free in his play. Feels like he can defend with that.
He will have that down. And for now,
Snute 也并没有这样打。其实 Petraeus 的风格没森那么好抓。Petraeus 既可慢狗开，也可能会裸双偷，而森的话还是以偷为主。好，双方还是正常的运营起来了。
Of course, we saw in those previous games, even when Snute played very aggressive Ling Baneling, he did like a later gas in some of the games. So we can't read too much into that just yet, but it does tell us Petraeus is going to have that faster Ling speed. He's going to have a few more options here in the early stages, and Snute comes in and spots that right now.
Now, I've got to ask you the dynamic of this group here, Pig. If you were in Snute's position, going up against someone like Sen, and then knowing that you're going to have to go up against someone like Petraeus.
ZVZ 的对抗还是以这个双方猜心理为主啊。Snute 这家伙真的在应对方面，我觉得比我们想的要好很多。他的打法主要是现在比较全面，防守也很强，然后他的进攻手段也很多，这个是现在很多的选手不适应的地方。
If they're not quite up to par, bam, you can just finish the game like that. You don't have to show any of your sneaky plays, any of your crisp macro plays. So Snute's got to be very happy that he did manage to close the series out in the manner he did. And Petraeus, of course, on the other hand, he only played ZVP so far, though. So both players are kind of thinking, we're only really going off past matches. Nothing we've seen in this tournament too much.
And Snute oftentimes gets the better end against Petraeus many times here in 2015. I think the series won and lost between them is like 3-1 in favor of Snute in 2015.
好，先下一个毒爆中潮 ，Snute 还是率先把毒爆中潮放了，而 Petraeus 这边还是没放啊，他停了气，还在疯狂的补农民。Petraeus 这一盘啊，毒爆中潮非常晚。真的非常晚 ，Snute 会不会又这样压一下 ？Petraeus 是毒爆中潮，然后3开。有，想打赢这条狗没打过啊，但没关系，肯定开得起来。Petraeus 是偷经济为主，然后直接3开，对自己的这个狗操作是非常有自信的。
And his lunch money. Oh no, his lunch money. No. Oh,
give it to me. Nom, nom, nom. Of course, some things happening now. Petraeus going for the fast third, only now opting for his Baneling Nest and Evolution Chamber behind this. So Petraeus has opened up very greedy, knowing Snute's not normally the aggressive player. Petraeus has felt really strong to do this, and he's just going to put on some pressure now with his Baneling Nest only just finishing. Oh, great.
好，两个人互相操作一下。Snute 现在冲了很多的小狗出来 ，Petraeus 现在只能退。Snute 不想让你3基地开的那么轻松。先压一波，直接自己再开3基地。家里面放了蟑螂巢，要打一波了。Snute 这边似乎是想打一波啊。
clean attack from Snute. But meanwhile, he's already got a lot of Zerglings here, and he's going to start dishing out a lot of damage once again. If he can
先压你的3基地，家里面蟑螂长长放下去之后，哦，还是保底位。哎，啊西巴这个地方 ，Petraeus 出了一个巨大的失误，没想到对方一个毒爆虫过来啊，直接是吃掉了大量的小狗。这现在 Snute 这些毒爆冲过来，就是直接要断你基地了。 看双方操作这个地方，双方这一压呀 ，Snute 把自己3基地开起来了，而且蟑螂也在造了。直接往前压了啊！蟑螂往前一顶的话，这一波其实对 Petraeus 来说压力会巨大，因为他不知道对方到底是打一波还是运营。 点毒爆虫，没有点吗？这边没有操作点毒爆虫，数的小狗在外面溜着，溜起来。这波蟑螂狗有点多啊！真的有点多这波。 还在压，这会压死了吧？哦，幸好蟑螂也出来了。Petraeus 这波蟑螂出来之后也问题不大。问题不大啊，这边也压回来了。送到家里面继续的续一些蟑螂。Petraeus 这波反打也打不到什么东西，只能说压的时候自己可以补一波农民。 两个人互相的继续运营 ，Petraeus 的整个科技还是要比 Snute 要快的。Of course, this is still just a skirmish. Neither player has roach speed. Neither of them has that many units. And Petraeus cleverly just pulls back there, saying, "That's all right. I can start droning my third behind this." And we do feel like 两个人互相的拱了一下，都没关系，这些都是走流程。双方还是进入到一个莽蟑螂的一个阶段呢。
And also, Petraeus still has good reads on how his opponent's doing economically, to the point where he droned up nice and strongly behind that. So, as things stand, I mean, who's been able to take this kind of favorably? Is Petraeus in a slight lead here? 莽蟑螂先把这些什么岩石什么打开啊！双方进入到现在补农民，60个农民，我们看 Snute 60个 ，Petraeus 63个，农民补得很快，继续的爆蟑螂，这是要看双方的一个。 蟑螂多线的一个能力的。Roach number because 23 against 13 at the moment. It's not exactly the most amazing spot here for Snute. Do we have more in production for him? He needs to have more in production because that's still quite a lot of roaches. Now powering forwards here. They had roach speed just before their opponent, which means they're going to try and overwhelm here. Petraeus is really moving in to try and crack this small force of roaches that have been
拱一波，这波被包了 ，Snute 慢慢的蟑螂挤出来，守住应该问题不大。你有蟑螂速度，但是没有用过主场作战。 问题不大啊，问题不大。Snute这边蟑螂数量还是够，但 Petraeus 还是想利用蟑螂的速度啊，能不能撕开一个缺口？两边在不停的绕，分了几个蟑螂，这几个蟑螂分的精妙啊，这个地方。Petraeus 这个蟑螂分的非常的好 ，Snute 的防守也分的不错。利用蟑螂的速度，不停的占阵型的便宜。 但 Snute 这边蟑螂速度也好了 ，Petraeus 现在只能退，并没有打到太多的东西，大家农民数量还是差不多。部队 Petraeus 稍微领先一点点。Meanwhile, Snute's +2 on the other side of things was only just started, and it was instantly cooped up by that contaminate. Really great moves from Petraeus. That's going to give him a massive window where he has the +2 and his opponent doesn't. Another overseer going to come in. Is he going to actually use this onto the hatchery? If he does, he'll slow down some of the production. And 好，继续的封一下卵。我们看 Petraeus 可能要打一个极限的一波了。他封了卵之后，直接要蟑螂拱了。Snute 现在很危险啊。 这波不一定挡得住的，这波真的不一定挡得住。
he's in a really defensive mindset, worried about masses of burrow roaches moving in. So Snoot's definitely feeling the pressure. He knows he just needs to try to hang on, and he's even starting at Baneling speed in case there's a potential Hydra follow-up from Petraeus.
This is a huge window for Petraeus. The +2, +1 is a massive, massive window here for Petraeus. Not only that, but he has a significantly bigger army supply. 65 against 40.
要来了，
Everything is going Petraeus' way right now.
极限的一波，蟑螂拱一波，但 Petraeus 这里怂了。他其实如果直接拱的话，可能是有机会直接把斯努特拱死的。他想包，但斯努特率先出手 ，Petraeus 没想到对方冲了出来。好看这边包下去，蟑螂直接抹下去，阵型，阵型，阵型。看这边斯努特好像更好一点，而且蟑螂更多，斯努特守住了，应该是。看 Petraeus 后面怎么接蟑螂啊？这一波打下来，斯诺的由于是主场作战，应该是守得住的。哎呀，这个 Petraeus 后面的兵不停的接啊，斯诺特可能挡不住了，但不好说。现在还是主场作战，看后面能续几个蟑螂。Petraeus 蟑螂还在接，应该是打死了，啊，人口差得太远了。后面这波蟑螂接上来是不可能挡得住了，蟑螂太多了，后面直接打死了。非常漂亮啊，这一拳。
I always love looking at Petraeus after he takes a win like that. He just looks so calm, composed, never looks too crazily excited. He's a player, he really does just love playing the game, but a single win never cuts it for him. He's one of these guys, he has the heart of a competitor, and it's not until this series is over.
Petraeus 抓了一波机会，直接把斯努特捅死了，还不错的。主场作战也没扛住啊，只不过我现在神志有点不清，也没仔细看。总的来说，还是 Petraeus 把前期的一些优势一直保持下去了，这个还是很关键的。看第二场吧，还有2分钟啊，1分半钟啊，我好累啊！妈的，已经解说了6个多小时了，想不到竟然还有24000个猛男，但我估计有很多人有很多人早上爬起来的。有很多人早上爬起来的。这晚上直播的确是有点累到，真的，这种熬通宵，哈哈，刚刚打完多塔尔跑过来，你们是人呐，你们这些人。不过说实话，我们星际的这边的弹幕其实还是挺多的，你看大半夜的弹幕都那么多。对吧？平时你看有些频道很多人的，但弹幕也没有我们星际这么多。As of course we had Zanster previously going through to the top 8, and now Petraeus is looking to upset another non-Korean hope moving forwards.
Petraeus is just looking on form right now. He's looking so good. And he just played that game very calmly. Did get away with a little bit of greed early on, skipping his Baneling nest, going straight into a third base, but it just worked out fantastically. And Snute showing some uncharacteristic aggression. I wonder if he's going to do it again.
It's time to get into it. Cactus Valley will be our map.
好了，第二场来了啊。仙人峡谷，看有没有人放大招啊！这张地图，这 Petraeus 比我想的真的要强好多啊！
focused as ever there.
Down to the bottom right-hand corner, we have our red Zerg needing to keep himself alive here in the winners match. Representing Team Liquid, it is Snute.
No doubt a little bit annoyed with how that first game went. Snute had a really great defensive play against the initial roach speed push. He managed to kind of stay okay there, but he just could not catch up. And Petraeus just played it so crisply after his early advantage. I think it's going to be very interesting what we see this game. And already Snute actually going to be opting for a very fast gas. And this is
好，来看开局，上来斯努特选择了一个，耶，他打爆狗吗？斯努特，他感觉运营不过对手了，想打爆狗了，好像是。
It's an early Zergling rush. Now, you know, he won't necessarily go all in with it, but this is a big commitment, and already Petraeus' first Overlord is heading towards his base, which means he's going to find out about it straight away. So Snute getting very unlucky, getting the 1 in 3 chance that Petraeus is going to know exactly what's going to go on from very early.
Very, very useful here for Petraeus as this Overlord now goes forwards. Obviously, the thing is that Snute knows as well that this is going to be spotted.
好像是想打爆狗了。 这个打法，但是非常不幸呐、运气非常差呀，对手第一时间飞过来了。这个有点倒霉了，我真的觉得有点倒霉了。
Really trying to force the mechanics battle, saying I am so good mechanically. I sit there playing Osu all day, my mouse accuracy game.
耶？什么？ 哎呀，你运气那么好，你防着飞走搞毛啊！第一时间看到对方的，竟然没下去看，我不敢相信呐！那运气那么好的情况下，都看到了。 第一时间飞到，竟然会走！哎呦，遭不住了！
Definitely could have spotted this earlier, but now seeing those lings, now seeing the lack of a natural, he's got to be much more wary. He's got a few Zerglings in production, 2 Queens coming out as well. The defense is starting to roll on out, but Speed's about to finish. The Spine Crawler's morphing in. He knows that something is definitely.
怎么会这样嘛？
He knows he's going to need more defense.
说不定被打死了这个地方，他完全不知道对方的开局。 好了 ，Petraeus 这边觉得不对了，赶紧补狗啊！看到狗出来了，觉得不对了，上面直接点了2个地堡，他知道斯努特一波了。看斯努特这个时候怎么解决这个问题？后面的毒爆可以保护自己，但是一个地堡爬下来了，斯努特的毒爆这个时候找机会把基地蹭了。 继续咬基地，基地掉了。这个强咬基地，基地肯定掉了。炸了一下卵，可以走了。斯努特咬掉之后开2矿吧，咬掉就开2矿了。
However, as Funker just showed us, the worker count at the bottom, Petraeus is still up in that worker tab, and he's got his own Zergling speed about to finish. So if he can secure this natural expansion, he will be in a good spot. Oh!
好，强吃在这个位置，强吃一个地堡，强吃一个地堡，后面还有小狗，苏的小狗现在很多。好，咬掉地堡走了。
Snute is going for the big tempo play here. Even though he's got his own hatchery down behind this, he's not building any drones. He's saying, if I can keep delaying your natural hatchery, that is where my advantage comes from.
自己2基地开起来，双方互开2基地。苏诺要继续的压，不想让你的2基地开起来，要继续的压啊，不停的压。这基地不一定开得起来呀。还有一个毒包就开不起了啊！幸好炸了，幸好炸了。 但送了2个女皇，斯努特这边赚翻了。
actually. You know, Snoot's got more lava, but without any more banelings, he can't use that tech advantage. The baneling nest for Petraeus is almost finished, and now with the superior lings out, even though he lost those queens, Petraeus has secured his natural hatchery, and now it's his turn to put on some aggression, create some space for himself on the map, and this game is looking very even. It is all about the micro in these next Ling Bane skirmishes.
Yeah, exactly. He saw those banelings morphing in as well, did Snute, so he's going to bring forwards just one of his own, but that's so far away, so needs to be able to deal with that one. And make sure the baneling... Whoop.
好，双方斯努特在通过这次压制之后啊，已经取得了不小的一个优势。现在 Petraeus 也是想通过一个反压，看能不能够占到一些便宜。但似乎斯努特现在毒爆虫也很多，你没办法压呀。不过 Petraeus 现在2基地也开起来了，慢慢开起来之后补农民就可以了。现在还是个军事啊，形势还行，双方都觉得还行，还行。苏诺可能卵多一点，说真的，就卵多一点，其他也没什么。好，女皇过来点掉毒爆，反穿一波狗，这一波狗穿伤掉了，这波狗穿伤了。斯诺这个绕狗绕的太漂亮了。这波狗是真的打伤了9个农民，直接机器了。这反穿这波狗穿的太帅了，我只能说1比1啊。
Generally anticipate, so much so that we hardly even caught it ourselves until it was right on his doorstep. That was a stroke of genius there by Snute to just put the final word on that game.
That was really well played by Snute. I mean, once again, uncharacteristically aggressive, and I think we have to stop saying that at this point because he's done it 4 or 5 games in a row now. It's starting to become characteristically aggressive for this tournament. Snute, he's showing the style he wants to play here in the round of 16. He wants to use a lot of Ling Bane aggression, and he wants to exert those mechanics. The way he pulls the queen out, sneaks the attack around the side, but even just leading into that perfect Ling splits, getting his Banelings there to create space, just a fantastic play all round.
Alright, well, we are going to go to one final break, and when we are back, it is the conclusion
of this
match between Petraeus and Snute.
哼，有观众说睡5秒解说5秒，那妈没办法呀，体力不够了呀。我现在脑子就是一团浆糊，你知道吗？脑子完全一团浆糊，30几岁了，熬不动了，有点。再猛也扛不住身体，不行啊。反正最后一场了，看了就睡觉了。一场 ZVZ 也打不了多久的，对吧？
Welcome back to the World Championship Series here for StarCraft 2, as we're going to be getting into game number 3 between Petraeus and Snute. And at the moment, obviously Snute being able to kind of pull it back here in this series still continues to look very, very aggressive and pulling the wins out in those games.
那打不了多久的这场比赛 ，ZVZ 我相信还是打得比较快的，总比刚才的 TVZ 好。刚才被泉水勾了3盘。哦，不是泉水沟，机械化，被机械化搞了3盘，今天晚上就是这3盘机械化打伤掉了。1小时蟑螂护拱是不可能的。
For Snute, he keeps his BlizzCon hopes alive in a strong position going up against the second place in that round of 8. Or if it is Petraeus, what a monumental moment it would be for him here.
好了，来了啊！这张地图怎么1小时嘛？这张地图不可能打1小时的。
Representing Team Liquid, it is Snute.
Epic music for an epic game. It's an important.
好看开局啊！
And it looks like both players going to be on Dash and Terminal here for the final game, and both those.
双方的打法也并不投机，都是14，可能有人要慢狗，可能要裸双。 拼一场啊，裸双裸起来啊，最后一场。真的直接裸起来，管那么多搞毛。Snute 还是选择慢狗开，而这个 Petraeus 选择的是裸双。
Snute just wants to be so careful once again, and yeah, the exact same Overlord pattern there. Interesting will be the gas timings here, as both players do tech up. And you know, Petraeus in that first game, he really took some liberties, feeling like Snute wasn't.
好，一上来 Petraeus 还是占据一些便宜。Snute 这边看你的气还挺慢的啊。
Does Petraeus feel comfortable enough to take a risk like that again? Does he go and take a bit of an advantage, skip the Baneling nest, rush up his tech, or do something of that nature? Personally, I think it's what I'd do if I was in Pet's shoes right now.
Well, for now, we already know. Or we have a good idea as to what Snute would do on a map like this. We already saw him in the previous game, and we saw him in the round of 32, using that very heavy Queen defensive style initially. To, you know, just be on full lockdown and using those as basically the linchpin to launch the rest of his game from there.
看怎么打吧，这里。
We saw it against Mueller style doing okay, but you know that's when, of course, he was down, not exactly able to.
裸双之后 ，Snute 有时候会打得比较激进的狗毒爆一波，而 Petraeus 这边由于是气体比较慢啊，所以说他这个毒爆虫他可能会放的比较晚。 我是感觉他可能会放的比较晚。
Snute is a player I've always looked up to as a guy who's incredibly precise with his actions. You can see it almost looks quite calm the way he moves his fingers, but he is one of the fastest players in terms of his effective APM.
Yeah, that's true. I always like this view that we get because if you were paying close attention when Marine Lord was playing, his keyboard and mouse positioning is actually extremely strange. He has his mouse pad in front of his keyboard and he plays with a very odd position.
It's kind of like the Counter-Strike's almost.
好，双方还没放多少虫潮，都是提了狗速。最后一盘还是向伊问为主。先打掉了一个房子啊。好，Snute还是率先的把毒爆虫巢放了，而 Petraeus 这边还是打的比较偷啊。他进来一个狗绕了一圈，没看到正面的毒爆虫巢。真的没看到毒爆虫巢，可能想法。 想法会稍微的怎么说呢？想法可能会稍微的多一点啊。自己3GD 开了，对他还是第一盘的这个打法，他对自己的前期的这个狗操作啊很有自信，而且他觉得 Snute 这波打不下来，我的慢毒爆虫巢也能守住。
For Snute there. Interestingly, Snute's gone for a much faster lair this time around. He has, in fact,
他应该是这样想的。
You know, oh, he hasn't actually cancelled the link speed. He did let that finish, but it finished just after those Zerglings died. And now Snute making 2 defensive Banelings as Pet comes across to put some pressure on.
好，反压一波过来看一看。Snute 先赌一下。哦哟，这一波有点凶啊 ，Petraeus 这一波。Snute 赶紧做建筑学，后面的毒爆虫出来了。 继续的封，他知道对方一波了。
Pet is sensing weakness and he's going non-stop zerglings here. The queen is down, the banelings are down, and now Pet has free reign over this natural.
这一波过来看斯努特，农民全部散开，但是哎呦，不会被打死了吧？斯努特看到对方3开，没想到对方直接是3开假3开真一波啊！完全没想到。 假3开真一波，斯努特还是做了一个建筑学，但没有用啊！对方现在不停的 A 了 ，Petraeus 看样子要进8强了，斯努特挡不住了，这波肯定挡不住了，后面好多的小狗啊！这战术安排非常的好啊，把斯努特骗惨了，完全没想到假3开真一波，直接打死了。 斯努特只有22个农民了，21个农民。GG， 终于可以睡觉了。斯努特被打得败者组 ，Petraeus 进入到8强，这可能是大家都没想到的一个结果啊。 斯努特也非常的失望啊，今天状态不是很好。那斯努特要跟森啊，在下面可能还要一战啊，这个有点伤啊。那森也很不爽啊，森也很不爽。那今天就到此为止吧，太晚了，实在是播的太久了，播了6个半小时，睡觉了，早上6点多了，睡觉了，拜拜啊，明天还要上班呢，拜拜拜拜拜拜各位，拜拜。